Pearson PT is becoming stricter day by day. The speaking has changed. Earlier there was problem with the essay. We need more ideas. Now PT is actually what it wants from us, that we have to write, we have to speak on our own. Don't worry, I got some 5 golden tips that can actually help you to improve your speaking, and you can use this trick and it will definitely help you to get 90 on 90 in your speaking test. Hi everyone, welcome to English Wise. So the 5 golden tips. The very first tip is use of one line strategy. Students are confused that is one line strategy still working or not. Let's understand about one line strategy. One line strategy is basically in your read aloud speaking section. Yes, what we are supposed to do is that we have to read one particular line from the paragraph or the passage given. We have to read basically 10 to 12 words in that, and that 10-12 words will help us to get score in our speaking and reading. So if you are using one line strategy, it might impact your reading score. Yes, because we are just reading the content, just 12 lines, and it will definitely impact our reading. But on the other hand, students are getting very good score in their speaking section. So what you can do basically, if you are a student, if you have got fluctuations or fumble, hesitations in your read aloud, then you can use one line strategy. But you have to make sure that you are reading the very first line, first 12 words. It's important to read the first line, first 10-12 words of that one line strategy. If you are a student who can read the paragraph properly, and if we feel that there are little bit of the hesitation, so very little or minor, you can't read one or two words, then you can skip them. Don't go for one line strategy. So one line strategy is basically for the people or for the students who are taking long pauses. But if you are unable to read one or two words, then it's okay, you can go for reading the full paragraph. Or otherwise, if you want to use this one line strategy, would highly recommend you to read the very first line, first 10 to 12 words, and definitely will get the score 90 on 90 in read alouds in your speaking, plus good score in your reading too. Let's see an example of one line strategy. This is a read aloud. It says researchers conducting experiments with a novel technique for sequencing individual cells have made. Let's say 10-12 words we have to read. So researchers conducting experiments with a novel technique for sequencing individual cells have made. That's it. You just need to do this. And if we are going to do this in a better way, make sure your words are proper. You are speaking in a clear manner. If you are doing this, then definitely you are going to get a very good score in your speaking section. Another thing is no memorized templates or structure. We cannot use the memorized templates or structure anymore in our speaking, because the human expert is going to check your content. If your content is zero, then your fluency and pronunciation automatically goes to zero. So you have to make sure that whenever we are going to go for the describe image and retell lecture, there are more of your own words rather than the templates. But I have got a trick for you. I'm going to provide you basically a structure, or we can say some lines, not a proper template. These lines can help you to initiate or to start your thing, and then you can speak it. Let's look at the template, what you have to use and how you have to use it. So the template we have to use is this now. It's not a template, I would say, just the initiated lines that you can use and speak it to do best in your describe image. The very first thing we are supposed to do in describe image is this, that very first we have to highlight the introduction, what kind of image it is it a pie chart, bar graph, image, chart, table, whatever it is. The first thing it should be highlighting what kind of image it is. So the type of image provides information about. Then we have to speak the main topic, whatsoever main headline is given, we have to speak that. Another thing, to begin with, it shows data on, then you can highlight the categories. We will be highlighting the categories, whatsoever will be written on there, we have to highlight that. Then the if it's a line chart, or if we can say it's a bar graph, then definitely there will be y-axis and x-axis. We can mention those as well, the y-axis and x-axis. Then it is clear from the image that highest, lowest, and average, or what is the most noticeable point in there. Then it's a overall. Here we can just highlight the highest or just speak the topic of the image. So example here, we can see that there is a pie chart given. It's a pie chart given. The very first thing is done. The pie chart provides information about preferred mode of computing, the topic and type of image. To begin with, it shows data on mode of computing such as metro, car, bike, local bus. Highlighted the categories, the 4 categories. The y-axis and x-axis are not there, so we don't need to speak because it's a pie chart and there is no y-axis or x-axis in this. It is clear from the image that the highest is for the metro, it's 42%, and while the lowest is 11%, which is the car, and it is 42. While the local bus and bike are almost equal, so I have written this in the noticeable point, and overall remains the same. So this is the structure that you can follow for your describe image and will definitely help you. Make sure you have more of the content, you can start on your own, but try to highlight the most noticeable points. If you do so, then your content goes up and your fluency also. Another thing is retail lecture. Now in retail lecture, we are supposed to use more phrases than keywords. We are not supposed to use the keywords, single keywords, or two keywords together. We have to make sure that we are speaking the phrases now, a complete statement. Only phrases can help us to get the score. So these are the initiated lines, not the template again I'm saying, because we just need a start, others we have to speak on our own. So first line, the lecture was based on highlight the main topic. The speaker's first points were about phrase 1, phrase 2, or phrase 3 if you got more content. If we have less content, only phrase 1 will work here, just one big phrase, that's it. He then discussed if you got more phrases, speak them, otherwise phrase 2. Further information was presented on phrase 3 or 2 phrases together. Towards the end, the speaker focused on the last phrase. So we have to make sure that we use phrases more rather than anything else. If we don't use the phrases, then we will definitely reduce our points and we won't get any of the score, because if content is up, then only fluency and pronunciation will go up. So we have to be very careful with the content this time for the speaking section. Recently our student has got 90 by using these templates, by phrases and all these things. You can also use it and definitely you'll get the desired score. Let's look at the example for retail lecture. This is the transcript. I have taken it from the Pearson guide. In today's lecture, we'll consider another scientific process. It's a transcript of the lecture, the creation of new recipes if a chef is aiming to produce, and all the things are written. And how I have mentioned it using a template. The lecture was based on the scientific process of creation of new recipes. The speaker's first points were about a collection of recipes, devising a recipe, and attention to detail. He then discussed the chefs have a test kitchen, the balance of ingredients, cooking temperature, and cooking times are correct. Further information was presented on giving feedback to the chef. Instructions are easy to follow. Towards the end, the speaker focused on the process of developing recipes. So these templates you can use. That will be really helpful for you to get a very good score in your speaking section. It's the similar thing in retail lecture. We just need phrases, more mark. Another thing, do not pick a random line. Third thing is, do not pick random lines in your summarized written text. Till now what we have been doing is that we were writing random lines, any of the line we pick it and we just wrote it by connecting with the connectors and it's all good to go. But now Pearson demands that we have to make sure that there are simple lines. They are not complicated lines or the lines which are meaningless. We need meaningful lines with subject, verb, object, and giving the main information of the paragraph. If you are reading the entire passage in your summarized written text, so we have to make sure we come with a topic, what is the main topic, and all the three lines are related to that. We're gonna see an example now. The example for summarized written text. This was a paragraph, we can say, about the solar panels. Most of the information, or mainly information, was about this only. There were some proper nouns, so I tried to take the meaningful lines and connected them with the connector, and I got 7 on 7 in this. The very first thing what I chose is the renewed interest in solar panel on cars is less about the panel. So I have discussed the main topic here, solar panels. There was discussion about the hybrid car and a proper noun. So all of the information was quite relatable. They were connecting to each other, and it will give a definitely a good score to my reading and to my writing as well. I am not supposed to do this thing that I have written this, that said, in fact, it's unlikely. I'm not using the sentences which are not informative or are not simple sentences. So we have to make sure that while writing the summarized written text, we are writing meaningful lines and informative line, and main topic of the paragraph should be included in your summary. The next thing, speak the first part in your repeat sentences. In repeat sentences, we have to make sure that speaking the first part is mandatory. We were doing this thing, I know that whatsoever content you got, speak it. That is for the situation when you are not able to catch. But what's the priority now? For repeat sentences, the priority is the first part. So make sure always that we try to catch the first half of the sentence. First 3-4 words we have got, it's all good to go. So we have to make sure that we are trying our best to catch the first half. Let's do an example for repeat sentence. We're gonna listen the content, but what I am supposed to do, I will try to repeat the first 3-4 words properly. I won't pay attention on the other, but if I'm able to catch it, I will speak that. But now we are going to learn how to catch the first 3-4 words. Main focus on that part, and also try to understand what it's trying to say in the start.
Marketing is applied to everything these days, and books are no exception.
Now I'll just leave the segment where it said books are now exceptions. Marketing is applied to every place these days. You can see I still got my score here, but the main thing, you are supposed to make sure that we catch the first 3-4 words. First 3-4 words are the most important ones. So for repeat sentences, we have to make sure we are towards the first 3-4 words. Next, need to speak naturally. In your complete speaking section, we have to make sure that whenever we are doing the speaking section, we are not supposed to speak too fast or something like we have crammed something and we are just on a pace of speaking. We have to make sure that we speak naturally. We are not fumbling, hesitating. Let's take an example. If you are talking to your friend in your mother tongue language, let's say Hindi, Punjabi, whatsoever language you are using or you are comfortable with, you speak so naturally. So the same way Pearson demands that we speak in such a natural manner that English is known to us. English language is not unfamiliar. We are familiar with it and we are fluent in speaking. Let's do an example for read aloud to see what kind of naturality we need while speaking. Due to the growing urgency of the climate crisis, there has been a significant increase in the establishment of commercial tree plantations as a means to counterbalance excessive carbon emissions. So this is the natural way. What like students do, or what we were doing before as well, that we were speaking it too fast to increase the fluency. Due to the growing urgency of the climate crisis, there has been a significant increase. We are not supposed to do this anymore because human expert is going to check. Only describement, image and retail lecture, I know, but we need to focus on this as well, that the entire speaking should be spoken like we are speaking so natural and English language is familiar to us. Follow these tips and tricks, that will definitely help you to get 90 on 90 in your PTE exam. Use of one-line strategy, I have explained what you should do and how. No memorized templates. Do not pick random sentences in your summarized written text. Speak the first part of your repeat sentences and need to speak speak naturally in your entire speaking section. So don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. You get all the updates in there to get 90 on 90 in your exam. Thank you so much everyone. We'll see you in the next video.